feet below the surface of the sea, you're diving a coral reef. Then, an invisible force seems to push you down into the abyss. It's called a downwelling, and in seconds, you've descended 150 feet against your will. If you were caught in a downwelling, what would you do to escape? Would you, A, drop your weights, lose your tank, and kick hard up to the surface? B, dive down below the current where it weakens so you can then swim clear? Or C, swim directly to the side and out of the current's pull? Chances are you've never heard of this terrifying phenomenon. So what is it?
The downwelling current is when two prevailing currents in the ocean meet, and it forces one of the currents downward toward the seafloor. Downwellings can be caused by water movement, prevailing tides, differences in water temperature.
You probably won't notice a downwelling if you're just swimming on the surface. It's divers who are coming towards a shelf break, a change in the bottom, that will notice a downwelling.
If you were caught in a downwelling current and you were trying to swim, it might feel like you were on a treadmill going nowhere. Panic would probably set in.
And here you are, at the mercy of this deadly current. So how do you think you'd survive this disturbing scenario? If choosing C, swim sideways, made the most sense to you, you may just live to dive another day.
The current is only going to be usually a few meters wide, so if you swim perpendicular to the current, you will escape it.
Swimming perpendicular to a strong concentrated downwelling is the best way to escape it if you can't rise at a steady rate within it.
But wouldn't dropping your tank and weights help you ascend?
You should not drop your weights and head for the surface. And the reason why is if you are released from the downwelling current, rapid ascent could cause lung overexpansion.
As for riding the current to the bottom,
you don't want to go down to try to find the bottom of that downwelling because it may be deeper than you are certified to go, deeper than your equipment is prepared to go. And if you're not prepared for that, that's actually more dangerous.
Being caught in a downwelling can be a terrifying experience, but you can survive. Don't try to swim against the current, and don't swim down with it. Swim sideways until you're out of the current, then ascend slowly to regulate your pressure. This diver was lucky. His partner helps guide him out of the current. But he surfaced very quickly, maybe too quickly. Now he's at risk for decompression sickness, commonly known as the bends.
Decompression sickness is caused by a fast ascent. When you're swimming at depth under great pressure, you're taking in gases such as nitrogen into your bloodstream and into your tissues. If you rise too fast, those bubbles then form in the lungs, the heart, the spinal cord, or in the brain. That can lead to vision problems, breathing problems, seizures, potentially into death.
Of the nearly 100 scuba diving deaths each year, 75% of those involve coming up too quickly. So what would you do now to treat a dangerous case of the bends? A. Replenish your body by breathing pure oxygen as soon as possible. B. Take 2 aspirin and sleep it off. Or C. Dive right back down to quickly equalize the pressure in your body. Decades of diving experience have proven A. Breathing pure oxygen is the best way to beat the bends.
So the best medical option for treating decompression sickness is to breathe 100% oxygen as fast as you can get it. This is a precursor to your treatment. The way to rid your body of decompression sickness is to actually be recompressed in a recompression chamber. They'll pressurize you, they'll give you pure O2 at depth, and they'll bring you up slowly over a period of 6 to 8 hours to flush the bubbles out of you.
Diving is inherently risky, so dive smart and stay safe.